Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about seed retention. They sense it from miles away. When you go on seed retention, maybe exes, past lovers, crushes, anybody you may have, maybe even anybody you habitually may think about, they might sense it from miles away. Now, how crazy is this? And how you might be asking yourself, there's no way that's possible. That can't be possible. How can someone sense that? How can someone think that you're thinking about them just because you're on zero attention? What I'm saying from a very this is from a very metaphysical standpoint. When you go on semen retention, and I mean a legit streak of semen retention, at least let's take it because this is crazy. You go for at least, I'm not even talking about 30 days. I'm talking about at least like 60 days. Like you have to go on this for a couple to make the potency, to make it the most authentic, realist connection as possible. You have to go on a very legit streak. And I'm not talking about going on semen retention, but you're also doing PMO. I'm talking about straight clean. You go on semen retention. You don't FAP. You're not doing PMO. None of that. It's just the cleanest version, very of clean streak. You're doing everything but that. And I'm also talking about consistently eating the right foods, consistently going to the gym, and consistently taking in messages, prayer, all these things to uplift your soul. Now, the reason why this happens, because once you are living a very righteous life, a legit righteous life where everything that you even start acting that everything that you do is being monitored, and you're being conscious of all the things that you do. If it won't serve you, if it won't serve your soul, you won't do it. You're doing things on a very legitimate basis. You're living the most authentic life as humanly possible. When you start doing this, what starts happening is you will start opening up, you will start becoming, and you will start opening up your your, your reasoning for your greatest desires to quote unquote manifest, to come to physical reality. This, you can think of it as the Most High blessing you for your righteous practice. This is all of this is real. So what you do actually matters. What you do matters. So, and I'm also talking about what you habitually think about. The urges when you go on semen retention is going to be intense. You have kept the most powerful essence of energy in you for a very long time, and you're doubling that up with physical workouts, with meditation, and you're literally living a clean life. What starts and whatever you and couple with this with whatever you're habitually thinking about. Maybe it's things that keep you up at night, things that are is the strongest form of consciousness, the strongest form of things that keeps you up at night. Something, and make sure it's positive, because if it's negative, it still may manifest as well too. But you're just more likely to think in a positive way when you've gone on retention for a very long period of time. So you go on retention for a very long period of time, and I'm talking about real, like I said, real retention. Like you have so much energy that you might wake up in the middle of the night just because you can't even go to sleep because you have so much energy in you. This has happened to me recently. You just have so much energy in you that you can't even go to sleep at night. But what I'm saying is your most habitual thoughts, your most dominant thoughts, your most dominant vibration is going to start manifesting in this reality. For an example, if this is, maybe you have the strongest connection with the past lover, an ex or crush or something like that, and you're living a present, authentic semen retention lifestyle, what's going to start happening to you is, because you're building so much confidence in yourself, because of you abstaining from all these other things that you don't do anymore, and you're just becoming so confident in yourself, like very confident. You're to the point where nothing can phase you. You have the most optimistic, life positive outlook on life as possible. What starts happening, you habitually think about the person that you want. What will start to happen is, what is starting to happen, because you are not concerned if it's going to happen or not, because you're not concerned if you're not concerned with any sort of resistance, what's going to happen to you, you're going to get rewarded with what you want, or you're going to get rewarded with something even better that's going to come into your life. You're either going to get rewarded with something better for your life, or you're going to get rewarded with exactly what you want. Now, like I said, you have to have you have to have a strong bridge in order for this to happen. You have to be receptive for this to happen. There can not be any sort of doubt in your life. There cannot be any skepticism in your life whatsoever. You have to have the strongest pull of certainty in your life. You're not dependent if it happens or not. You're in a state of mind where you are very okay with your life as it is. Because you're becoming better, you're very okay with life it is. You are not dependent if it's a yes or a no. They will soon, if all these things are aligned, you might see them pop up in your physical reality. You might see them in your physical reality. Only if you've done all of the things that I have previously said, where you have a strong, authentic connection, where there's no doubt, where you have the most confidence, where you're very present, where you're not looking at anything PMO otherwise or anything like that. And this is a habitual thought that keeps in your mind. This is quote unquote one of your deepest desires. All this is true. For an example, this can happen to you where they might pop up in your reality. You might run into them. This happens. This is a normal thing. This is the universe's pull. This is the metaphysical pull. This is the Most High's pull. Because what I am saying, from a metaphor, for what I'm saying is, you will get rewarded with your greatest desires once you live a very righteous life. You will get rewarded with your deepest desires. Maybe it's for financial. Maybe a thought comes into you. It's some sort of financial thing. You were struggling with some sort of business, and now you're opening up yourself. What I'm saying is, because you are a son of the Most High, because you have a piece of the Most High in you, your desires are His desires, and if you allow your desires to become His desires, you will get your desires. The bottom line is, people have bad habits, are conditioned to be in lack, are conditioned not to be their true self, and this is why they're always in lack and limitation and skeptical. So you have to live authentically. And I mean very authentically. I mean so authentic where you realize that there is a camera that is pointed towards you, that is with you wherever you go. And if you don't live authentically, the thing that you want is not coming. But if you live the most authentic, purposeful, intentional life ever, the things that you wanted, the things that you want, are going to gradually come to you. This is the laws of the universe. This is the laws of the world. This is the laws of life. So get it through your mind. So the reason, like I said, the reason why people don't get what they want is because, one, they don't believe. Two, they have bad habits. Three, they're not open enough. They haven't let themselves become open enough to receive these things for them. They don't think they're worthy enough. You only get what in alignment with what you're worthy of, what you think you're worthy of. So you make sure your subconscious thinks that you are worthy of all the things that you desire. And this is the bottom line. So, and the thing is, people ask me all the time in comments, they talk about, is they're going to sense it, your ex is going to come back, yada, yada, yada. The fact that you desire for her to come back already makes you lose. Like I said, you have to get to the state where you've actually moved on to something better, where you actually couldn't care less if she comes or not, because you've already moved on to something better for you. You've graduated into something that's better for you. And now when they're coming, if you see them, you probably won't even want to go back to them, because you're already established in something else. You've already made up your mind that something else is better for you. This is the state you have to get into before any of this happens. So don't say like, oh, is she going to come back? Don't ever be anticipating whether she's coming back or not. Become to the point where you don't need her to come back whatsoever. You're already okay with your life. Your life is even better without her. And now she may come. This is it. If you have questions about that, make sure you comment. Make sure you comment something. Ask a question down below. Make sure you like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you are a guy who wants to attract more dates online, wants to create more meaningful relationships, and wants to have quote unquote status amongst your friends for always hanging out with very more attractive women than not, if this is what you want to be, this is who you want to become, click on the free training down below. It's called the Online Dating Blueprint, proprietary system made by me to help guys attract quality women in their life using online dating. This sounds like you. Make sure you click down below. Make sure you comment, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.